Once upon a time, a witch loved stories galore, and greedy as she was, she wanted more and more. When she saw that the librarian had stories of all kinds, she said, "I'll capture you, all your stories will be mine." There took place a curious chase through meadow, tree, and flower, till at last they ended up right at the witch's tower. Now poor Marian, the librarian, a prisoner she'll stay, until the witch is happy and lets Marian go away.
Hi, it's good to see you. Today we have to get a story for Kerfumbly that has make-believe parts and real parts. So I think we'd better give the machine some make-believe things and some real things. Now, what about these pajamas? Are they make-believe or real? They're real, aren't they? And they belong to a real boy whose name is Jory. Let's try something else. What about this moon and these stars? Are they make-believe or real? They're just pretend, aren't they? A cardboard moon and some paper stars. And what about this? It's a dog collar. Is it a make-believe one or a real one? It's real, all right. And it belongs to a real dog whose name is Pizza. Pizza belongs to Jory. Now, what about this? Is this real snow or pretend snow? It's just pretend, isn't it? Just pieces of paper torn up. So let's turn on the machine and see if we get a story that has real parts and make-believe parts. And the name of the story is The Paper Party. It was written by Don Freeman. One night, right after supper, Jory put on his pajamas and bathrobe without having to be told. His parents were entertaining a few guests, and Jory could do as he wanted before bedtime. "Come on, Pizza," he said to his dog. "Let's go watch TV." They went downstairs to the den. "We don't want to miss the Dinky Donk show," said Jory as he turned on the set. Then he sat down in his own chair and waited for his favorite program to begin. When Dinky, the funny puppet clown, waved hello, Jory waved back. He loved everything the Dinky Donks did. They made him laugh so hard he nearly slid off the chair. Pizza stretched out on the floor and went to sleep. Jory was just wondering what it would be like to live in Puppetland with his friends when suddenly Dinky leaned out of the screen. "We are having a party tonight," he whispered, "and we want you to be our guest." He let down a little red ladder. Jory climbed up and crawled through the opening. "It looks exactly the way I thought it would," said Jory. "Follow me," beckoned Dinky. "We don't have far to go. See, here we are. All your friends are waiting for you. There's Donk the donkey, Wonk the walrus, and Wanda Witch." "Welcome," the Dinky Donk shouted. "You're just in time to dance with us in our flower garden." What a glorious romp! Under tin-foil stars hanging from the cardboard sky, everyone joined hands and danced and sang. Then all at once it began to snow. Jory was surprised when he tried to make a snowball. "Oh, it's only confetti!" he exclaimed. "Why, certainly," said Wanda Witch. "Whatever did you expect?" Jory knew better than to answer. When he saw Donk trying to catch the paper snowflakes in a butterfly net, he laughed so hard he fell down. "This is almost like being in a real snowstorm." But this is a real snowstorm, declared Dinky. We have them every day. Jory didn't say a word. He just let the confetti cover him completely. His friends were worried. Maybe he won't like us now, sighed Wonk. But as soon as the snowflakes stopped falling, Jory jumped up and winked, just like a dinky-donk puppet. Everyone clapped and cheered. Now it's party time, said Dinky. Come take your places at the table. They gave Jory a box chair to sit on and a paper hat to wear. Maybe there'll be something good to eat, he said to himself, tucking a paper napkin under his chin. We were hoping you'd come, said Donk, so we baked a special cake for you. Right away, Jory saw that it was made of paper mache with cotton for frosting. He mumbled, pretending to take a bite. This is the best cake I ever almost tasted. The dinky donks were delighted. They blew paper horns and threw streamers into the air. Finally, Wanda waved her broom high above her head. Attention, everybody, she announced. Dinky has a present for our guest. They all watched as Dinky handed Jory a fancily wrapped gift. We think you'd make a perfect puppet, he said, and we want you to stay here and live with us. Jory wondered. Of course it was fun dancing and playing and being a guest, but to stay and be a puppet? He wasn't so sure about that. However, when he unwrapped the box and saw a dog puppet with paper ears, Jory suddenly remembered Pizza. Thank you very much, he said. I had a wonderful time at your party, but I have to go now. I promised my father and mother I'd be in bed by 7 o'clock. The puppets stood silent. They didn't know what he meant. Dinky said, What's a father and a mother? You must come and visit me sometime, Jory called out. Then you'll know. And he began to run. When he came to the opening, he crawled out and climbed down the ladder on the other side. After switching off the set, he started up the stairs. He stopped halfway up and turned back. The little red ladder had vanished. Jory stood still for a moment. Then he heard a familiar bark, and he rushed up the stairs to his room where Pizza was anxiously waiting for him. I missed you too, he said, giving his dog a big hug. Now, there was one thing more Jory wondered about. He opened the window and looked out to see if the night was still there. The crickets were chirping, and the flowers smelled sweeter than ever. And never before had the moon and the stars looked so magically real. Did you see some parts of the story that were just make-believe? And some things that could really happen? I think this story will make Kerfumbly happy. And if Kerfumbly is happy, maybe she will finally let me go on to the library. Help me call her, will you? Left and right and Zachary Zoo, here's a story just for you.
Oh, hello, Marion.
Hello, Kerfumbly. Here's your story.
Good. The Paper Party by Don Freeman. Oh, I see a little boy and a dog. What was the little boy doing at the beginning of this story? Oh, he was watching television? Could a little boy really watch TV? Well, yes, he could. While he was watching TV, did something come out of the TV set? It did. What was it? A clown and a ladder? Could a clown and a ladder really come out of a TV set? No, that's just pretend. When the little boy saw the ladder, what did he do? He climbed it right into the TV set. When he got inside the TV set, was everything real or pretend? Oh, it was pretend. Did they have paper snow and paper stars? And paper puppets? And paper food? Oh, my, everything was pretend. Did the little boy go back to his real house? He did. And was his real dog waiting for him? Good. Oh, I like this story. But I do want another one. Now, how can I pretend that this story didn't make me happy? Oh, I know. I'll tell Marion the real truth, that I liked the story. But I'll pretend that a dragon ate the book. I'll just hide it under here. There. Oh, Marion!
Yes?
Oh, I loved that story.
Oh, Kerfumbly, I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, it was fine. It had real parts and make-believe parts.
That's right. It was just what you asked for.
Oh, yes. It was a wonderful book.
Kerfumbly, does that mean that the story made you happy?
No. That means that I'm very, very sad.
Sad?
Yes. I'm sad because a mean old dragon ate that wonderful book.
Oh, what do you mean? I didn't see any dragon in here.
Well, he ate it so quickly, I hardly saw him myself.
Oh, that is impossible. A dragon didn't take that story. It must be here somewhere.
Well, it's no use, Marion. He ate it.
Kerfumbly, a dragon did not eat that book because there is no such thing as a dragon.
Well, that may be, Marion, but the book is gone. I guess you'll just have to get me another one.
Oh, no. Your dragon will just eat that one, too.
Oh, well, I know. If you get a book about a dragon, he wouldn't want to eat that.
A book about a dragon?
Yes, yes.
A book about a dragon? Would you look for a book like that? Oh, good. I'll meet you right here next time.
Once upon a time, a witch loved stories galore, and greedy as she was, she wanted more and more. When she saw that the librarian had stories of all kinds, she said, "I'll capture you, all your stories will be mine." There took place a curious chase through meadow, tree, and flower, till at last they ended up right at the witch's tower. Now poor Marion, the librarian, a prisoner she'll stay, until the witch is happy and lets Marion go away.